Guess I'm not worthy. Today's video is sponsored by Collectee. Hey guys, and welcome back to GeekAddiction. Today we are going to be looking at the HOTToys Thor from the Dark World. And this is going to be by far my most expensive toy on the channel, so I'm really excited. Shout out to Guya for letting me review his birthday gift again. Now let's get on with the look around the box, which by the way is shaped like the hammer. It's pretty freaking cool. Nice glossy look to it. Metallic finish. There you can see Thor the Dark World, Hot Toys, this side view of it. Has the etching from the actual hammer itself. And let's go ahead and get this guy unboxed. Okay, so let's get this thing unboxed. And right off the bat at the top you get a second cape for Thor. It looks like it's nice clean black leather. And then you got a little bit of information regarding the artists and the designers, producers, so on and so forth. I'll leave a quick shot of that after. Let's just get this guy out the box. And what else is in here? Oh, not bad. You get a nice little base. Looks like a base. And the design is the runes, or the burn marks from when Heimdall summons Thor back. And here's a nice shot of the back. Fantastic artwork. Be sure to pause it. Alright, let's get this thing out of the box and I'll do a quick rundown on what you get. Okay, so this is everything Thor comes with. As you can see, it's quite a bit of stuff, which is as expected. We'll go detail regarding each one of those coming up next. But first up, I just want to show you guys the stand, or the base. Okay, and this thing is comprised of 3 pieces. It's got a nice cardboard. It's a little bit warped over time, but I think once you put a little bit of weight on it, you should be able to flatten it out. So basically, these 3 pieces, you smash them together or line them up just right, and you'll be able to have a full base. So here we go. This is a nice shot of it from the top. And here we have the stand itself for Thor, which I think looks pretty damn nice. It came all molded together and fixed. There is a clothespin style stand inside of it that you basically just shove under his butt to hold him in place, and you can raise it up and down and it locks because of the fact that it's, clothespin style. Okay, so now we're coming up to the best part about this kit. Or this figure, and that is got to be Mew Mew over here, or Mjolnir. I love this thing. It is completely die-cast metal. It's one solid brick, and then on top of that, all the rivets, even the end cap, is all in metal, and it's so freaking cool. I'm surprised that this Thor can hold it up because it's so heavy, but it's awesome. All the fabric is actually leather, so it's really friggin' cool. I mean, you can see all the details, the runes, the glyphs, all those details, and it's nicely polished and given a nice worn look. Fantastic mother effing hammer. Okay, so moving on to a couple other small thingies that you do get. You get this little thingy that lets you pop up and loosen the pegs on Thor's shoulders that hold his cape in place, and they give you 2 additional ones, which I believe you can use with the other cape, the black one. And I think these things look pretty damn nice. I mean, they're plastic, they look like they're made out of steel or metal, but they're not. They're all molded in plastic and they look great. Even the paint taps look really nice. Okay, and they do include some additional pegs for the hands. As you can see, they're pretty much hinge joints there. Now moving into the hands themselves, I think these look pretty freaking good. I mean, you can even see the wrinkles in the skin at each and every knuckle. I'm pretty sure if you put this next to Chris Hemsworth's hands, it actually looks just like it. And it's made out of nice, soft, malleable plastic, so you don't, stress it too much, and even if you do, it won't actually damage it, as long as you're careful. So they give you quite a bit of hands here. You got a pair of robot hands, you got your classic fists as usual, and you got a pair of these relaxed kind of just standing there hands, which again all look so good. The paint, the detail, you can see the veins. I mean, I hope my camera is doing this some justice. And lastly, of course, you get some hammer holding hands. I do apologize, and those also look pretty fucking good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the main event and start with articulation. So he can look side to side, alright, that far down, and that far up, again that far down, and then arms can go that far out, back down, and then all that far up, which is pretty decent, and then all the way back, that far back. And then you've got a nice ratchety 90-degree at the elbow, single joint, and then nice amount of swiveling and a ratchet up and down and side to side based on how you turn the wrist, at the wrist. And as for the legs, you can raise the leg that far up, and then this far back, sword to the side, and forgive me, but beautiful spread, just so good. Okay, and then you got a nice, really nice double jointed knee. Didn't expect any less. And then ankle can go that far down, that far up, which is quite up. Really nice pivot. I mean, look at that. So for some really wide poses, both ways. And look at that, nice detail on the sole. So looking good. Just want to do a quick close-up of the hands, the pegs actually. So now you can see what the pegs look like at each of the joints. Basically, it's just a hinge peg. So my final verdict on this dude is, I mean, I don't even think I need to give a verdict. It's freaking-tastic. I mean, look at that head sculpt. It looks just like him. There's like no reason why you wouldn't think so. The guy is completely covered in highly detailed plastic, fabric, and leather. And all the parts that need to be soft plastic so you can wiggle them around are in soft plastic. They're detailed. It comes with more than enough stuff to keep you happy. And on top of that, just look at that head sculpt. I don't have words, because you could put this guy in different lights and different locations and tilt his face in different ways, and you could achieve different looks, which is just freaking awesome. At the end of the day, this is not a toy, this is a collectible. And as a collector, or if I were to speak on behalf of collectors, this is definitely something you guys need to add to your collections. And if you're into Hot Toys and expanding it, then Thor is definitely a buy. In either case, thanks guys for watching. Again, a nice big loud shout out to Guya for letting me borrow this and review it for the channel. It looks like he started a really bad addiction, a geek addiction actually, and now he's gonna get even more Hot Toys. So again, thanks for Collect Geek for sponsoring, and thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you're interested in more. Peace!